Hello, um, this is Ms. Everett again, and what I wanted to do was just kind of do a quick run through with you on what Canvas should look like for you. Okay, now if you'll look over here on your left, the key for you is going to be modules. Okay, so you just click on modules, and this is what should open for you. Your orientation module, which you should have already completed, and then module 1. Now you can see I've deleted all the other modules. I did that for a reason, okay? For just this first module for the next 3 weeks, I'd really like for us to work together, okay? So for module 1, and by the way, just in case you didn't know, you can close the orientation module so you don't have to see all of those assignments. What I'd like for you to do for module 1, you need to work through every single page. Okay, this is not the type of class where you are going to be successful if you just go through and look at the assignments that are due. Okay, you need to make sure that you are working sequentially through the entire module. Now, for those of you who worked ahead and you had a little trouble finding finding the video or whatever, you're going to need to go back and make sure you've seen everything, because I did add a few components because I wanted to make sure that our module was in fact self-explanatory and you didn't need me so much to guide you through it. One of the first things that people have been asking about has been, well, the first thing people ask about was the movie. I'll get to that in a second. Let's come up to our class definition of an American. Okay, so you click on that, and here is your assignment, and you click on class definition of American, and that takes you to Padlet. Now, in case none of you have ever used Padlet before, it's really simple to use. You should be able to just double click anywhere on the board and you will write something. Then you will explain your submission. When you're done writing, you can just come over here and click anywhere on the board and you will have your post. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and set this up so the post will be linear. Everything will be nice and neat. Okay, so I'm going to make that go away. Yes, I do want to delete that. Now, we have a nice clean board for you to work on. Okay, so I go back to modules because modules are my friend. And now I come down and look at notes on the American Romantic Hero. For whatever horrible reason, the video would not load. But if you'll come up here and click on notes on the American Romantic Hero, it will open a YouTube video for you. Okay. And again, I'm done there, so I come back to modules. And now I'm ready to watch the movie. Okay, so here's my movie. All right, it loaded for me. It may not load for you the first time. If you will look up here in your URL bar, you might see a shield. If you click on that shield and click load unsafe scripts, I know that computer people are freaking out right now, but if you'll do that, you should get this embedded screen, and this will allow you to watch the movie. You can either download it if you want to download it to your device. I don't necessarily recommend that, or you can just watch it from here. Okay, this should be the entire movie, and unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it may have some commercials in it. I'm sorry. It's Last of the Mohicans. It was published in 1992. If you wanted to rent it off Amazon, if you have an Amazon Prime account and you just wanted to rent it from there, that's fine. I don't think it is on Netflix, but you certainly can check it. If you watch it from somewhere else, make sure it is Last of the Mohicans 1992 with Daniel Day-Lewis. Okay? So I watched my movie. I come back to modules. And now you see how we just kind of work our way through, okay? If you have any questions, please send me an email, All right. The first thing I'm going to ask you, if you say that you're having some troubles, is are you working through the modules in sequential order? Okay. I hope that you are. I've also, as you can see, posted due dates here. So now things make a little more sense. We should be finished with this module by the 3rd week in September, I think is correct. I have September 17th as the due date for the final assignment, but depending upon how we work through the modules and how many people join our class, I might be able to be persuaded to push that back a day or so, but we'll just wait and see. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, make sure you send me an email, and I hope you all have a wonderful week.